This message found you for a reason. The divine came to me with this message to give you guys, and I hope it resonates, and I hope it is helpful, and I hope it gives some guidance. But as always, check in with yourself, take what resonates, and leave what doesn't. And it's okay if it doesn't resonate. But I have the intention that if this did come across your For You page for any reason, that there is something in here for you. However, do what you will with this message. I am talking to people who have been feeling like they have hit rock bottom, or you just feel like your life is in shambles right now. I'm talking to people who have so much joy and love and excitement and ideas that are inside of them that you want to use to create in this world. And life may be feeling a little bit rocky, may be feeling a little bit difficult, and it may even feel like you don't know where you're going to go, what you're going to do, or even how you're going to make it. So I'm here to give you some encouragement and remind you that while it may feel like things are difficult right now, and it may feel as if you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know how you're going to get to where you need to go or where you want to go, I want to remind you that you're not alone. And this isn't just a mention of, the divine or source or spirit or God or your ancestors or your angels, whatever you resonate, or if you don't resonate with any of that, just knowing that you're not alone and you're supported by even just people who have gone through things maybe similar to you. As someone who has been at rock bottom multiple times, it's oftentimes very hard to get yourself out of that space, out of that mindset, out of that grief, whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing. And I know how difficult that is. So if you resonate with any of that, this message is for you. And first off, I want to start by saying that you're not alone, and you're supported by the divine, you're supported by unseen forces, but you're also supported by people who have gone through the same experiences and have experienced on some levels the same type of pain in different ways, each one of us, that you are experiencing right now. And my word of advice is to not give up. And that may feel difficult to hear. It may be upsetting even to some of you, and I understand that. I understand why you're upset. I understand that you may be even frustrated with continuing to see messages and videos like this telling you not to give up, and that's okay. However, I don't think that, obviously, when we are in experiences or difficult situations, especially situations and just a place of rock bottom, it's very hard to see any sort of light. It's hard to see any sort of love. It's hard to see anything past what is in our physical current reality. And I guess what I just want to bring forth through this message is that you can do it, and you can get through it, and you are stronger than anything that you are experiencing in this time, in this moment, even if you don't feel like it. And know that you are supported by so much, and you are so loved and so cared for, and there are people who are waiting to meet you. There are more experiences that you're supposed to experience. There are more environments and feelings that you are supposed to have that are so much more and so beyond what you're experiencing in this moment. And this is not to diminish your pain. This is not to say that what you are feeling isn't allowed or isn't necessary. But I'm here to remind you that you are meant for so much more, and that you are meant to create what your heart is calling you to create. And you're meant to meet people who are supposed to love you and care for you and will just want to be there because they want to. And you're supposed to go to places that you've never been before. You're supposed to experience things that you've never experienced before, that are good, that is not just painful, that is not just difficult, that is not just straining on your mind, your body, and your soul. You're not supposed to just feel sadness and heartbreak and pain. And I think that sometimes we get caught up in the experiences of pain because it's around us all the time, and of course we go through it often, a lot of the times ourselves. But this is just a reminder that life isn't always going to be like this. But I want to ask you, and I want to remind you, what happens if you do give up? What happens if something amazing is waiting for you right around the corner and you don't see it, and you decide to give up, and then you miss out on so much that could be so amazing for you? Because the reality of life is that there's duality, and there's duality in everything. And if we choose to just hyperfixate or hold on to the bad, no matter what that is, even if it's something that's completely valid, two truths can be true at once. But it's not worth giving up. It's not worth missing out on the joy or the experiences that you can experience if you just allow yourself to feel through this process and give yourself compassion for whatever you're going through, and look forward to the future, or just have some hope that things can get better for you. It doesn't matter if you're struggling with addiction. It doesn't matter if you're struggling with financial issues, with family, with friends, with relationships, with health. It doesn't matter what you're going through, because we're all experiencing pains on different levels, and growth on different levels, and experiences that are very difficult on different levels and in different areas of our life. But what does matter is that you don't give up. You don't let yourself fall into it forever, because it's not supposed to be forever. Life is constantly changing all the time, and it's always going to be like that. But I just want you to ask yourself if giving up is worth it, if you've thought about it. And there's no shame here if you have. There's no shame in even if you've followed through with it. But wouldn't it be nice to try and experience something that could be so amazing in even the near future? Like, you don't have to give up. You don't have to let the weight of whatever you're going through completely crush you and your spirit and your heart and your mind, because it's not supposed to. You're supposed to be who you are. You're supposed to have amazing friendships and relationships, and you're supposed to do amazing things. But if you allow it to crush you, and you allow it to take everything away from you and not rise above it all, you'll miss out on so much, and so much good. And I don't want to make anyone feel a certain type of way about this. I just want you to know that you're stronger than any sort of anything that's thrown your way, and you deserve to experience good, and you deserve to experience more than just pain. So, moving forward, I ask you to be kind to yourself. I ask you to allow yourself to feel the things you're feeling. I ask you to heal the things that you're experiencing as well. But I also ask you not to give up, and I ask you to continue to have faith and to continue to even just have hope in yourself, because you deserve to be happy and you deserve to have wonderful experiences and you deserve to have more than just pain. So keep believing in yourself, keep being kind to yourself, and know that you're not alone. You've never been alone. And whatever you're going through, know that you are loved and you will absolutely make it through this difficult time in life. I love you guys so much, and I'm sending you so much love, and I just hope that this was helpful for you. Okay, bye.